Hello everyone, it's Randi Rain here. I've been wanting to do something with my YouTube channel for quite a while now, but I didn't really know what to do. Kind of tired of doing magic. I really think magic is more of a live art form and not very good on video. So I wanted to do something else. Well, lately I've been taking old toy robots from my childhood and repairing them, like this one. That's a Dingbot, a Tomy Dingbot. Then there's the Tomy Furbot that I rebuilt and got working again. I enjoyed those so much, so I thought, give it a try, and this time make a video of it. Well, this one is the one I'm going to do. This is not from my childhood. I was actually only, I don't have a date, it's early 70s, so I was either not born or at the most 4 years old when this came out. What this is the Tommy Atomic Robot. Now don't confuse Tommy and Tomy. This was actually made by New Bright, which is a company out of Hong Kong, which still exists and still makes robots. But two different companies. This is Tommy, his name. Tomy is the brand of the other one. So what does Tommy Atomic do? Well, he is a bump and go robot, basically. He has some wheels down here that guide him. When he runs into it, he will bump and he will turn and he will go. There's also a button on top of here that's supposed to make him talk or make noise. I'm not really sure. There are conflicting information online about this thing. From the best I can tell, is because there's some stuff I found that are just wrong. There was originally this one, and it was black or white, and then later they came out with some other ones that were red and gold and other ones, and the other ones were a little different. You could put 3-in-1 oil in a hole here and they would blow smoke out. This one does not do that. I can guarantee you, black ones, this one does not do that. Other than putting in batteries and it not doing a single thing when you turn it on, there is a broken visor up here. Also, he has claws, and they are spring-loaded, and on this one, a piece of the plastic is broken. I'm going to fix that. And on this one, I think just the spring has come undone. I don't see it broken in there, but I will be working on that. But first, we've got to get him going. Now, here's one of my favorite things. If you open it up in here and look at the batteries, it takes two, there we go. It takes two UM2 batteries. Two UM2 batteries. Now, if you don't know what UM2 batteries are, well, that just shows you how old this thing, because those are what we now call C batteries. This thing takes 2 C batteries. And that's pretty much it. So really we need to open it up. Now I'm going to be honest and tell you that I've already opened this up and had a look in there. I did not look enough to see what is actually broken with it. I just opened enough to see how easy it would be fixed and if it's worth making a video. Well, I'm making a video, so it's pretty well worth it. This is pretty neat what's in here, and there's one part I did not even need to go into, and that's the voice or sound, whatever it is. I really want to see that in there because the only electronics are motors, battery, motor, and switches. That's the only electronics. Everything else, including the sound maker, is all mechanical. So, let's get this thing open.
Randi's Robot Refurbish!
It has 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it has 2 tabs, which I don't like because I'm scared they're going to break. Now there's holes here that match the holes but on the screws, but there's no screws here. And if you look, there's like a leftover remnants of a cocoon of some sort of little creature that was in there. Anyway, so let's open this guy up. It does, all 4 screws are the same. So it doesn't matter which ones go where. There's 2. Alright, we're apart. Alright, the front and the arms come off. We've got some disgusting old yellow tape that has no sticky left to it. Easier to work on the arms. We'll get to that. First, we got to get this thing going here. See some. Well, everything is mechanical. The only electronics is the battery and the switch and the motors. So let's get you closer and let's look at this thing. Here we go. We're inside. What we have the battery compartment here. So we have 2 leads coming out of there that go, and we have a motor and gear system here. There's a motor here, and inside right here I can see as this little gear spins, it presses 2 little pieces of metal together right here to activate a switch. And from what I can see, that these are connected to lights up in here inside for the eyes. I can see one of these wires is broken. I am 100% sure it was right here going on with the exact other light. I'm sure his eyes lit up together. So, and then the other side, we're going back to the switch. So, let's just get that in there. Okay. First thing I want to do is I'm going to put some batteries in this thing. And let's see where the electricity is going and where it's not going. Alright, batteries are in. Oh, they're very corroded. Get on there. Really? Nothing? Alright. Huh. Not that. Nope. Not really getting much of anything there, so I would guess that has something to do with it. Alright, I'm going to start drawing the schematics out here and just take the thing apart. Alright, so there's 2 light bulbs here. Okay, and there's a mechanical switch here, and one side, which is the red side if it matters, is going to there. And then we have the power switch. Let's see, we'll just draw it. I'll put it here. Here, and then the other side of lights are going to the white side. They're going to that switch. I'm going to take... Alright, well, there's his head. We'll just say it's the voice box here. Has 3 wires coming out of it. We have the blue. It goes to the other side of that switch. Okay. Then we have red is going somewhere down there that I can't see. And we have green. Make a battery here. Positive, negative, green. Which is here. Is going to ground. So we'll just take ground back off. Okay. We can take blue back off here. Now, nothing. Something. Alright, switch works. Switch works. So now we're down to this thing. Okay. So, we also have a motor and gear system. So we'll put that here. We'll just say, draw my gears and motors and system, which is connected here to this switch, which is not confusing at all. Alright, so we have to take that off. So there's a motor. I know there's only going to be 2 things coming to that motor. Why there's so many going right now, I don't know. So we've got another more tabs here. Those things are very... Let's see. We're done. That popped out. I'm pulling. Okay. What is that? Focus in there. Like that. Oh. Is it coming up? There. Okay, we're getting closer. I guess you won't fit through that hole. Huh. Okay. Will you separate pretty easily? Yes, you will. Alright. So we got this full of old carpet goop. Can go with the disgusting old tape. Alright, let's see where these wires are going. Okay, we have the red from this voice sound thing is going... there's an extra terminal down here. So we're only getting half. Got it. I got it. Alright, so let's take this off. And there's a half terminal here on the battery, which is what the red is going to right here. Half terminal of that battery. Alright, so we'll get to this in a second. We're now down to this. Alright, So, we've got this motor here. It has two terminals. It has a blue and a white and red on this side. White and red is going, well, red is going to the other side of this switch, and the white is going to the positive of the battery, and the blue went to this side of the switch, I remember, which seems weird to me. But anyway, let's undo this again. And there we go, we got a robot apart. Here's whatever the drive mechanism and eyes blinking mechanical switch here. Here's his voice box that we'll get to. This goes with that. I need to see. Wow, we're just not getting any power to this thing. Let's check it one more time. Nada. Alright, let's clean some contacts. Alright, I have some steel wool here. I'm going to start just by cleaning every contact with some very fine steel wool. I can see this little tab here also has to touch and make contact with this piece, which is where one of the wires was soldered to. So that's an important contact there as well. I'm going to bend it out a little bit so it really pushes on there. Let's clean this one. Looks good. Now, down inside there, let's see. And all they are two little, probably copper or brass grommets down there. Seems to be working. Now the other side, they look like they're getting shiny in there. Okay. Oh yeah, probably can't see down in there, but they do look better. Let's put some batteries back in. Let's see what we got now. There we go, 3 volts. Alright, let's see about here. We got down on that contact. Yep, 1.5 volts. Battery compartment done. Let's look at this thing. This is the thing that makes sound. Don't know if you can see that, what's in here, but I can see there is a diaphragm in here, and there is a motor right here. Another DC motor in there. And that's it. I'm guessing there's some sort of little record player or something in here. Of course, probably these two wires, the red and green, is the power. And this one, I don't know what that's going to do. But here's something interesting. Here's the button. That's what's going to make it work. And here's the head. So here's the button on the head that you push. All it's doing is transferring the motion through the head like that and pushing this one. And I can tell let's see, it says something. It's Japan. If you want to look this up, patent 793915. That's the Japanese patent. U.S. patent 3467393. 3467393 U.S. patent. It says, gross. Ozen, O-Z-E-N. Here's the interesting part. You can see why you need half of the battery power here, because originally you put it here. And this did something. But what they've done is they've brought it out through here. And so, just didn't put the terminals there. And so let's see what this thing is. There's screw here, and a screw there. Alright, so let's see. Let's start with this one. Let's look at this. One more. There's the screws, okay. And we're coming apart. Yeah, we've got something here. Like I said, a little DC motor. Whoa, I don't like the looks of that. Okay. Careful with that. So what we have, I don't know what we have here. Definitely a diaphragm and some leads here. You know what? Let's get you in even closer. Alright, let's see. I'm scared that's going to fall off. But yeah, there's a diaphragm here. So this thing in the back panel comes off. Feels like. Oh, yep, there's a little tab here. Great, another tab. Come on. What am I thinking? Oh, come on, patent you 3469393. What's a there? Gotcha. Alright. Let's see. Yep. A little record player. Check that out. There's a little tiny record player inside there that motor spins. You've got a little needle down there somewhere. It's hard to see where that... Oh, here's your needle right here. Right there, I betcha. That's the needle, or... Not sure what the other thing, these little other things here are. That's weird. I don't know what this is. This has... That blue wire is going to a metal rod that's right here. And then there's another metal rod right there. And that metal rod is connected to yellow here. This yellow wire is going to one side of the motor. And then the red is the other side. It's got a break right here. That doesn't look good. And then this, that's just tension. So that's not a connection. So, wait a minute. I bet you pushing that switch, that button on top, push this thing, push the whole system up there, which this needle is on spring, or it should be. Exactly what's happening here. I get the basic idea. Let's look in here. Let's take that off. There's a little diaphragm. So, we have here, that's pretty. I like the sound of that. So, okay, so alright, so there it is. So when this is pushing it that way, so it wants to go that way. So when you push this down, geez, I have no idea. So when you push this, all that button is doing is lifting up on the diaphragm. So when you push down, it's picking up the diaphragm. Let's put this thing back. Oh, wait, there's a belt on that, so... there's a belt in here. Right there. That I gotta make sure is still on that motor. That ought to be interesting. So... let's put this like that. Let's take this belt off. Let's put the belt on here. I like how it just, there was no pulley. Just goes straight onto the shaft of the motor. So we can put this back on here. I'm just glad it's still in, the rubber is still good on this belt here. If I can just figure out how in the world they got this together. Down there. There we go. Okay. So that's that. It's on. Now if you can just get back in there without breaking again. Yeah. What's going on here? There we go. Yep. What happens if I put some power to this guy? Ground. I'll do positive here. Huh. Alright. There's the little record player going. Okay, there's that. Uh-oh. I love it. Picking that up, yep, resets the, try again, listen. Awesome, all right. The atomic-powered robot gives best wishes to everyone. All right, atomic-powered robot. What does these things do in here again? All right, so basically, as the thing goes, eventually it hits, it disconnects this, so it's going to turn off that motor. So when the thing hits those little terminals in there, the needle stylus hits that, it turns this off, and then it sends, we've got negative power going to blue. So all of a sudden blue becomes negative. So because green is going to ground to the negative, and so it connects with the blue terminals. Hopefully those are, let's check, make sure we're making connection here. What happens? Blue and green should be connected now. And they are. Okay, so those are connected. Those are touching and working. All right, so, and what happens is when blue goes negative, that sends the negative charge to the battery, or to the motor that runs here and completes the circuit for the motor there. And it also makes it go negative to the lights. And that's how it works. Got it. Time to put this little guy back together. One here. One there. Alright, let's see how well these lights work in here while we're at this point. There we go. Lights work. Let's get him together. Alright, why I have it apart, I took his head apart too and got to this visor that's broken. Seems like the first thing to do would be to glue it back here. So let's just do that. There's only so many options I can do here. I can buy another broken one of these toys and replace it, but why don't I just fix that other broken toy? Or I can make a mold of this thing and cast it, but that's kind of expensive to be doing for this little robot toy. So my only other option is to patch this thing, and that's my plan. That worked pretty good. It's not exact, not even close really, but oh well. So really all I have is that little bit up there that's missing. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to say that's the fix for it. Let's pop it back into place. More of this tab stuff, that tabs here that just dying to break off at any point. They seem to be going on pretty well. There we go. Yep. Alright, his head. Let's get him back together. Alright, also while we're here, might as well look at these little things. Now I can see this one is working, except the spring is really sprung. It gets a little spring back here, but it's dead there. This one, the spring is right here. The end of it's pretty, seems good, but it's supposed to connect right here, and that piece is broken off. Let's start with this one. These little pins seem to come out pretty easily. And there we go. So, get out of there. So it's a little rusty. In order for these springs to actually do anything, it's sitting in there. These need to be closer together. If I spring it the other way, that seems like okay. It's working. It's doing what I want it to do, but it's not allowing me to get that pin back in there. There you go. There we go. Oh yeah. That's what we're talking about. One down. Now, do the same thing, except I gotta fix this one some way. Alright, I'm going to try to fix this little piece here. First thing I want to do is clean it up with some, make sure it's clean. I'm going to use some CA glue to fix this piece. I think it'll be alright. This kind of plastic CA glue sticks great too. The little piece I'm going to be fixing it with is bamboo, so it should soak up really well. Here, a little bit there. I'll take this piece. Okay, it's a little thick, so I need to trim it down. Nothing that little X-Acto can't take care of. Let's add some more of the CA glue and really plasticize the thing so it soaks up. Need to paint it black so it goes there. Now, again, gotta slip the spring into place here. Pull it out. That. Gotta tuck underneath there. Get into place there. Grab the pin. There it goes. Push that spring into place. Lock it in. There we go. Still seems a little Alright, since he still doesn't work, I've decided to go further. Here's the problem. This is supposed to turn. This isn't just idler wheels here, and it's full of more disgusting things. Disgusting hair. There's a bunch of hair wrapped around in here. There, how about if I just take that off? Get rid of it like that. Ooh, what moved? The wheel? Oh, the wheel moved, okay. So, we do have a little flat spot on these wheels. I'm hoping it's not too bad. And got here. So the question is, I think this little plastic gear is still good. Looks like it's seen some wear, but I think once it's on the shaft of the robot, it will work. So I got to figure out how to get this onto the bottom here. Alright, now, once again, I'm going to place this piece. That looks good. So the verdict, at least on this video, we're down to these wheels. The wheels, the rubber, it just got so hard. There's flat spots on them. They can't get any grip on here. He's trying. He's trying. He's trying. The atomic robot tries, but he needs some new wheels. That's just gonna have to be next project. That's it.
Randy's Robot Refurbished!